you guys. So you have this worksheet, and I want to go through the different methods that we've learned. So obviously we know about graphing. That's just y equals mx plus b, and that's graphing two lines. So the next one that we have is substitution or elimination. Elimination is when we cancel out a variable. Substitution is when we plug something in. So here's what I've got. I've got number one. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the left side. So this is going to be Mrs. Grant. And then you on the right side, this is going to be your homework. Okay? So here you'll basically take notes on the same page that you do your homework on. So that's easy. All right. I'm going to have to write small. I'm going to really have to zoom in. So here we go. When I look at number one, I have to decide what method should I choose. And the method that I choose needs to be something that's like obvious. Well, whenever I have an x alone or a y alone, then I'm going to use substitution. Because the y or the x will be alone. So that means that I'm going to do, so I'm going to switch pencils. If I know that y is negative 3x plus 2, then I am going to replace it right here into this y. So here we go. I'm going to write the second equation, but instead of y, I'm going to put what y is worth. Y is worth negative 3x plus 2. X minus y. Y equals negative 3x plus 2. So I've got x minus y equals 2. All right, then distribute, and we're going to solve. X minus, it's like a subtract times a negative 3 plus 3x, and then a negative times the 2 minus 2 equals 2. Look, like terms. Remember? They're both like terms, so put those together. 4x minus 2 equals 2. And then you just solve. So that's something you can absolutely do without my help. 4x equals 4, x equals 1. Halfway done. 1 comma, I don't know. Okay, I know that x is 1, so pick whichever one looks easiest. Guys, it's always going to be the one where one of the numbers is alone. That's going to be easier. I'm going to pick the top equation. Y equals negative 3x, x is 1, plus 2. Y equals negative 3 plus 2, y equals negative 1. Again, you're pausing anytime that you need to, rewinding anytime that you need to. Okay, this is all easy. All right, so now I have this number 2. Well, there is no variable isolated, so I'm going to have to do elimination method. Okay, I'm going to have to either get the x's to cancel out or get the y's to cancel out. All right, I want either the x's to cancel out or the y's to cancel out. I can either make both of these a 6 or I can make both of these a 4. The easier choice is to make both of these a 4. So that means that I'm going to, and oh wait, this is a positive 4 and a negative. I need this to be a negative 4y. I'm going to multiply the second bottom equation by negative 4. So here's now my top, didn't change. Oh, you know what? Guys, I missed something. Here's what I missed. Here's what I missed, you guys. This top equation is not in order. So really and truly, I need to actually rewind a little bit and fix something. Here's what I need to fix. I can't properly do an equation for a math problem unless the x and the y is written in standard form. See how this says 3y plus 4x? It should not lead with the 3y. The 4x should be in front. So I really wanted to say 4x plus 3y equals 16. Negative 2x plus y equals 2. That's what it should say in standard form. X goes first and then the y. Now I then decide, should I make both of the x's? What number does 2 go into and 4 go into? I could make both of them into a 4. The top one's already a 4, so I could make the bottom one into a negative 4. That would cancel. That would eliminate. So let me put on the side here, elimination, so that we know that we're doing elimination. Okay, let's multiply the bottom equation by a 2. Here we go. I didn't do anything to the top equation. The bottom equation, though, I did 2 times negative 2x, 2 times y, and 2 times 2 equals 4. So now I have to add them. Big plus sign, right? Now I can eliminate. 4x minus 4x, nothing. 3y plus 2y. 5y equals 20. Divide both sides. Y equals 4. I don't know what my x is yet, but I know what my y is. Okay, I know that y is 4. Now look at one of the equations, the original equations. I'm going to have to plug 4 in for y. I'm going to replace, I'm going to substitute it in. The bottom equation looks easier to me because the numbers are smaller. So I'm going to pick the bottom equation. Negative 2x plus y equals 2. Negative 2x equals negative 2. X equals a positive 1. Nice. Okay, let's go on to number 3. Number 3, let's make sure everything's lined up. X's, y's, they're written backwards. Let's fix that. This is like a negative 1x, isn't it? Negative 1x, positive 2y equals 2. Standard form, guys. Let's make it easier. Negative 4x plus 5y equals 23. So now it's a matter of, do I make both of my x's into a 4, or do I make both of my y's into a 10? Look at that 2 and that 5. Oh, no. I'm going to make both of my x's into a 4, a positive 4 and a negative 4. Remember, you have to have opposite signs to eliminate. It would be easier for me to multiply the top equation by a negative 4, because then I'd have a positive 4 and a negative 4. So here we go. My distributive property on top. Negative 4 times negative 1. Positive 4x. Negative 4 times 2y. Negative 8y. Negative 4 times 2. Negative 8. Then the second equation doesn't need to change at all. Negative 4x plus 5y equals 23. Okay, go ahead. Big plus sign, combine those. Now, negative 4x and a positive 4x make nothing. Negative 8 and positive 5. Negative 3y equals 15. Yeah. Divided by negative 3. Y equals negative 5. Okay. I know what y is. Now I need to find x. So pick whatever equation looks easier. This top equation looks easier to me, guys. Look at the numbers are so much smaller. Go back to your original. Okay, original top equation. 2 equals 2y minus x. 2 equals negative 10 minus x. 2 equals, oh, well, you know what? Actually, let's get that 10 over right now. Let's do that. So I add 10. 12 equals negative x. X equals negative 12. X equals negative 12. Last one. Okay. Oh, elimination. Bottom one. You tell me, should I substitute or should I eliminate? I'm hoping you said eliminate. Nope, that's wrong. Jeez. I'm hoping you said substitution. My goodness, you guys, what is wrong with me? Because x is alone. So if x is alone, then I'm going to say, hey, x is negative 2y plus 4, right there. So 2x, negative 2y plus 4, 2x plus 4y equals 8. Now look, I only have y in my equation. That means that I'm doing it right because all I have to solve for now is a y. I'm going to combine like terms. So I'm going to do distributive property. Negative 4y plus 2 times 4 is 8 plus 4y equals 8. Look what's happening with my y's. A negative 4y and a positive 4y. That's going to be canceled out. 8 equals 8. No variable. And everything canceled. X is infinite solutions. That means it's the same line if I graphed it. Okay, that would be the same line. So this one was substitution. That's how I solved for it. So now your job is to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the right-hand side. And you need to write down the method that you chose, okay? So get on that, and I will see you tomorrow. We're going to do a review tomorrow on Go Formative.